What is the matter, guys? I want to speak this language, this English language. I always just read, I always write, I always just listen. In fact, I understand this language very well. But when is the time for speaking? I forget everything. What is the matter? Why I can understand everything, but I can't speak anything? What is the matter? So guys, if you also just facing this type of problems, then I want to say that this video is gonna help you a lot to overcome from this problem. Yes guys, today I just made this video for all of the beginners. This necessary question, this very common problems, and also very necessary problem for everyone, every beginner. They just have to face this type of problems in their journeys. So yes guys, you listen right, and this is that we can understand this language but we can't speak this language. Why? Today I will say you what is the matter, what is the reason, and how to overcome it very quickly. And I want to say one thing to everyone, that if you watch this video till the end movement without no any skipping things, then it can help you a lot to understand and also to improve your English skill. And after this video, you also can speak this language very confidently like a native speaker. So yes guys, you listen right. I will tell you A to Z that how and why you just doing this thing. Why we can understand language, we can understand this English language, but we can't speak. What's the matter? So let's go. I don't want to waste any costly time of yours. Without any stop, let's go. I will tell you all of the things.
3, 2, 1.
So guys, first of all, understand that what is the matter. Why you just can't able to speak. You can understand but you can't. So what is the reason? So just try to understand. Then there is a boy. Just imagine in your brain that there is a boy. He just always he runs and he wants to ride the cycle. He just always just think that yes, one day I will ride the cycle, one day I run. Also he has a very beautiful gear and also this big cycle. He just wear lots of things, helmets, hand gloves, and also lots of. But the main reason is he can't ride the cycle. Now why? Why he can't ride the cycle? Because he not just ride the cycle anytime. Yes, this thing is very important for everyone. Try to understand it. Now you haven't cycled. You also know how you don't know how to ride it. Why? Because you don't ever touch the cycle. You don't ever just ride it. You don't know how to ride it. Why? Because you don't ever ride the cycle. This is so important. If you want to ride the cycle, then you have to just sit on the cycle. You have to push the pedals. Otherwise, you can't. So this thing, these simple things also try to understand. In this English language also, you understand and you know how to do all of the things. But you can't speak. Why? Because you don't ever speak. Always remember, if you want to speak this language, then just speak, otherwise you can't. This background thing, this LSRW is so important, but the speak S is so important from them. S is the head of them. English language. If you want to do something, then just do. If you want to speak the English language, then just speak, otherwise you can't. Just wake up early in the morning, just freshen up yourself, and then just speak this thing. Speak something also from these things. Speak something, otherwise you can't. Just 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the night. Wrong or right, it doesn't matter. Just speak. When I was also read in class 7, when I was read in class 3 and class 2, in that moment, I also just read lots of stories. I read lots of stories. I don't know what I am reading and what the benefits will be, but today I am just improved a well. I want to say everyone, then just speak and also read some stories. Stories gonna to help you to feel an energy in your speech. Read a story and then try to explain it. Try to understand to anyone with your words. And the thing is that always remember, speaking in front of a mirror is it important, but speaking in front of some audience and also one or three people, it is one kind of a little bit different. It can be a very important, and also if you're speaking the English language in front of mirror, it can help you a lot to speak. But always remember, speaking in front of some person, it can be a little bit difficult or also a different thing. I see lots of things in my times also. I did lots of mistakes, and also I did a lot of mistakes. You also can watch my old one videos. I did lots of mistakes. But today I am so happy because I learned lots of things from all of those mistakes. I want to say one thing to everyone, and this thing is that mistake will be, it is a common thing. Mistake is very necessary and also very common. But how many times you just overcome the mistake, it is yourself. You have to just remember this. Otherwise you can't. So always just remember this thing. Always just try to speak, otherwise you can't. And the next thing is that is so important. This thing is so important that just speaking in front of some people. Yes, communication. Do some communication with yourself. Like it is not a very gentle conversation, it can be, but call your one of your best friend and then just say that sit down here, now I want to speak something to you, or let's do a communication with one another, and then just do some communication like simple things. And one or two friends just met together in a spot and what they speak, and also this can help you a lot. Because if you want to develop your communication skill, then you have to do some communication with someone. 1 2 3, after 1 or 2, like 10 15 videos, you can do a lot. You can you also can improve a lot. In my first video also you can see me in a very fear. In that moment also I have no any confidence to speak. I also don't know like what is going on, and also I just fear from the camera. But after a moment, after 10 or 15 videos, it just gone away. It also will happen to you. Just make a source of speaking. Like my source of speaking is making videos. I always try to speak this language, and then after speaking it, after doing practice, I just share with you that how I just do this thing. So this thing also so important for everyone. Just do. If you want to speak, then just speak, otherwise you can't. There are lots of people who just think, then after speaking some sentences they learn the English language, but it is wrong. It can be a child also know that what is the name, what is your name, what is your father's name, what is your father does, and also introduction. If you know the introduction, it doesn't mean that you know the language. If you know the introduction, that it doesn't mean then you can speak anything. There are lots of people that just do this thing. They just learn the introduction and then they just think that yes, I learn everything of English language. Now English doesn't matter. If someone just say me that yeah, what is your name, I will say that yes, my name is Prativ Barman. So, but try to understand this thing, that introduction is a part of English, a simple part to give your introduction to someone, but it doesn't mean it is it. Like everyone knows that how to, if we meet suddenly with someone, a new person, what we will speak that yes, what is your name? My name is Dad. How are you? I am fine. What is the thing? In which school do you study? It is the introduction. It is okay. But what you will speak with someone when you are just meeting regularly. So just always remember, guys. It doesn't matter that introduction is important, but what is the after introduction? What is the after introduction? Yes, speaking is not has any in and also not has anything. Just remember this thing. Just try to understand this thing. This thing is very quite difficult, but if you understand, you can do a lot. So always remember this thing. After the thing, after this thing, after the like introduction, there is also lots of things that you have to just focus on them, and it can help you by stories, because stories can give us lots of stock words or sentences that can help you a lot to just improve your speaking. So I think everyone understand a lot that why I am just saying you this thing. Just remember one thing, and this question, a simple answer is that always remember, just forget about all of the thing and just speak, otherwise you can't. Now guys, I'm going to talk about the third and it also the last topic. Always remember, when you are speaking, just remember one thing. When you are doing practice, like always remember, first of all the things that speaking is a very different, and also it is a quite difficult from the understanding. Understanding is okay, but speaking is very difficult. So always try to speak this thing. Always try to practice. As I say, repetition, practice, and patience are so important in our life. So just always remember those things. And now I'm going to talk about the confidence. Yes, speaking confidence is so important. If you want to speak or if you want to give a well and also a very good speech, then remember, speak confidently, otherwise you can't. We just don't to anyone, we don't talk to anyone in our mother tongue also like this, like I want to eat, just give me this. My name is Prativ Barman. I read in class there I read in class 7, and my school name is Ramakrishna Vidya Mandir, and I have lots of things I like to do. My hobbies, like, we don't talk like this. We just talk with some confidence. Yes, my name is Prativ Barman. I read in class 6 in Ramakrishna Vidya Mandir. So this thing is so important. Always just try to understand this thing. Always try to remember and recognize this thing. Just do. Just try to practice. Otherwise you can't. Practice is so important. Just try to speak. Confidence. You have to build some confidence. Well, you are doing some communication with anyone, and if you don't know them, then just say them, yes brother, I know I don't know this English language, I am just a learner, but if I do any mistake, then please solve me those mistakes. Then the partner who is just doing some communication with you, they also will understand lots of things, they also will try to help you. So this thing is so important for everyone, for all of the beginners, and I think that you all of you just understand what is the thing, that why we can't speak and how to speak. Just try to develop and just try to remember all of those topics, and also just try to do. So now guys, it was the video. Today's video is just it, and I think you also understand the why. If you like this video, if you learned something from this video, so please like, and also please share with your friends, and also give me your love. Comment me what you just feel after watching this video. Bye bye. I will meet you in the next video. Today's quotes is very beautiful quotes. I want to share with you one thing. Then just remember, it doesn't matter that how many times you just do mistake. It just does matter that how many times you just overcome all of those mistakes. How many times you learn something from your mistake. If you do uncountable mistakes, then don't worry. You also learn uncountable things from all of those mistakes. So guys, bye bye. I will meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching again, and please subscribe our channel for more this type of videos.